Walk into a crowded party and most people are looking for a drink, a familiar face, or the easiest path to a simple conversation. The goal is to settle into the surface-level hum of the room. But if you possess a deeply analytical mind, your brain doesn't just experience the room, it dissects it. Without conscious effort, you find yourself tracking micro-expressions, identifying the hidden tension between two people by the door, and mapping the social hierarchy of every group you see. We are taught to view high emotional intelligence, deep self-awareness, and profound analytical skills as the peak of human capability. Yet the statistics show a different outcome. People with these traits are disproportionately likely to experience chronic anxiety, analysis paralysis, and a persistent sense of isolation. To understand why a deeper intellectual wavelength results in such a heavy psychological toll, we have to look at the mechanical differences in how these brains actually function. Deep thinking isn't a mere personality preference. It is the result of different neurological wiring. Every brain receives the same external stimuli, a sound, a text message, or a casual remark. A typical brain quickly evaluates input and moves on. The analytical brain splits it, routing data through massive secondary networks, managing emotional memory. Before reacting, it searches for hidden meanings. This creates immense cognitive load, clogging the processor with high-intensity data. The human brain consumes roughly 20% of the body's daily calories. When every minor interaction is pushed through this complex loop, the mind burns through its physical fuel at an accelerated rate. This leads directly to the physical symptoms deep thinkers know well: the sudden midday crashes, deep systemic exhaustion, and losing focus on simple tasks. Chronic overthinking is the inevitable mechanical toll of a processor that doesn't have an off switch. These physical mechanics lead to a specific psychological trap observed by Carl Jung. Jung described a specific paradox of self-awareness, where the power of an analytical mind is turned inward by default. You find yourself dissecting your own motives and replaying past conversations in an exhausting loop of constant self-questioning. Because this internal process is so resource-intensive, your brain naturally rejects superficial distractions. Small talk and light entertainment drain you, offering no meaningful data to satisfy the processor. Solitude becomes a necessary defense. It is the only way to protect a hyper-stimulated brain from a world that is too noisy for its filters. What society labels as antisocial behavior is often just a logical mechanism for maintaining a sensitive neural architecture. This neurological friction is also what allows you to see patterns and connections that remain invisible to a more linear processor. High-intensity processing comes with a biological trade-off. Clarity and insight require a significant expenditure of mental energy. Feeling deeply and thinking constantly is a sign of a highly specialized instrument operating as it was designed to. Success for a deep thinker isn't about learning how to be normal or forcing the brain to enjoy mindless distraction. It requires understanding how your specific architecture works and actively managing your limited mental fuel. By accounting for the energy cost of your wiring, you can use your perspective to navigate the world without the constant